Alright, ladies and gentlemen, but let's be honest, gentlemen, we're back for another Midnight Magics. And tonight, we have a special treat because they've unlocked Historic Ranked, which I rather like because a lot of my favorite decks are Historic. I really like the Excellent set, Dominaria, so I am running a lot of Historic stuff. Now, off screen, I was having some laptop issues, wasn't able to record, but I'm back. And in the interim time, I did make Diamond. Haven't got very far, I've gotten about right there, and then I go back, and then I go forward, and then I go back. So don't know if, with our current situation, we're going to make Mythic, but you never know with Historic. So what we're going to play tonight is Night Knight. It's my all-night black-white deck. It's a little bit improved. It's been added. It's a historic deck because it uses a lot of old stuff. But I've improved it with Knight's Charge, which is obviously very powerful. It's mostly white with black-white filtered in and a little bit of black filled in. So we take a look. Novice Knight. Very good. Cheap. Now, these Knight of Grace and these Knight of Malice, fantastic card. Protection from white, hexproof from white, first strike, and 1 if you get any control any white permanent. It's usually the case. Revitalize is one of those cards. Oh, and they're really cheap too. Revitalize is one of those cards. A little bit of life, a little bit of card control. I just like to have it in there. I have one, Danitha. I'm not crazy about her because I don't run a lot of auras and equipment. But first strike, vigilance, and lifelink for 3. It's still pretty good. Dub. Dub is important because it gives a knight first strike. We don't really need to make it a knight in addition to its other types. That's not really necessary. But first strike is a big deal in this deck, and I'll show you why. History of Benalia makes knights. Knights with control boost up. I think this is our only mythic. It's a very good card. It's very useful, obviously, in a knight deck. We have 1 Radiant Destiny. Why not? Just choose Knight. Murderous Rider. This is a new one from Eldraine. It's a kill card. And it's also just immortal. It keeps coming back into your deck. So it's also good insurance against those discard decks that you run into sometimes. Knight's Charge, self-explanatory. This endgame at the bottom here, the black, white, and 6, if they've killed a lot of your things or if they've dumped a lot of your crap in the graveyard from discarding or trying to deck you or whatever, it's just a game ender. Also, attacking 3, they lose 3, you gain 3, can't beat that. Mortify, pretty much standard. Destroy target creature of enchantment. Utility card. Sigiled Sword of Valerian. We don't really need the fact that it's a knight additionally. We don't really need that. But what we do need is it has vigilance +2, and it creates knights when you attack. That's a fun thing to have, especially generating more knights. Count Cavalry make 2/2 knights. I feel like I'm saying knight a lot. Now this guy, this is the crux of the deck here. He's an uncommon, and I want to talk about this because this is really something that is underrated in my opinion. Double Strike is ridiculously powerful. Double Strike might as well say double the power and toughness, double the power of every creature that you have on the board. So a 3/3 is now basically 6/6. God help you if you have a 6/6 out there, then you have a 12/12. People underestimate Double Strike. It's one of those rarer abilities that people don't really run into a lot. So any creature we have with first strike has Double Strike, as long as we've got Quende out. That's why we're running 4 of him, because the point of this thing is to Double Strike people to death. I'll show you some of the other Double Strike cards. So that's why we have these Knight of Malice and Knight of Greats. They have first strike. If he's out, they have double strike, which means that they're going to do 6 damage. And also we have Dub. Let's give somebody else first strike, and if he has Quende out, it's double strike. Prothean Patrol. This is basically just an anti-flyer. It's just what we have out there to stop flyers. Now, Valiant Knight, very useful card, very weird. It's from M19, probably doesn't get used that much. Other knights get 1/1, but what we have down here, of course, again, Knights of Control get double strike into the end of turn. I have snuck this by so many guys. I do a full attack. They say, I want to let the damage through. I can take it. Guess what? I boost double strike. It's double the damage. They don't know what's going on. Vraska's Contempt, I feel like you always need to have, at this level, always need to have an exile opportunity because of the fact that sometimes the destroy, you've got gods and things that are indestructible. You just need to get rid of something. You don't need to kill it, and it also works on planeswalkers. Ariel, Knight of Windgrace. It's an option to kill somebody if you tap your knights. If you have a lot of tokens out there, it's useful. And she also is a token generator. Vanquisher's Banner, 1/1. You gain a card, so it's card control of that. I can update these lands, actually. I don't think I've updated these lands while we're here, because I have some better ones now. So we're going to get rid of some of these Forsaken Sanctuaries. And we're going to put a Godless Shrine, and a Temple of Silence, and a Scoured Barrens. And Forsaken Sanctuary doesn't do anything, so 1, 2... How many Isolated Chapels do we have? Oh, and let's not forget one of the new lands that is a great land. Where did he go? Where did he go? It is a colorless land. Tournament Ground? What are we, Tournament Ground? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only cast Knights and Equipment. Why the hell not? So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. So I needed to adjust it a little bit because I haven't played this since the last time Standard came out and before I got all these new cards. So we're going to save that. So let's see how Night Knight works. Honestly, I got the name. Me and my friends used to always joke when we were playing Axis and Allies or Dungeons and Dragons or even Magic. We used to quote Kevin Hart, his Uncle Richie Jr., and he used to get out of prison. You ready to go Night Night? You ready to go Night Night? So we always used to make that joke when we were about to knock somebody out playing a game or something like that. It's a Kevin Hart bit, so I just called this Night Night to be kind of ironic. Mr. Darko. Okay. No black, but I'll keep it because we have some early plays. I think we can draw into some black or even any of those Tournament Grounds that we got. I've been running into some crazy decks in Diamond. This is really where the sweaty guys are. The real tryhards are in here. Like I've said in my other videos, I play for fun. I mean, it would be great to get to Mythic. You know, I'd love to do that. I'd love to play Magic full time as my job, but I mean, I don't know if that's in the cards. Get it? You get it? It's in the cards because it's a trading card game. Anyways, that was awful. So I play for fun. I like making good decks. I don't just make crazy decks and throw them out and go like, well, that didn't work. It was terrible. So I do like actually doing some good. So I think Diamond is probably where I'm going to live for a while. Ooh, there's Quende. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. So Quende's going to make him double strike. This is obviously a Merfolk deck. These guys are pretty quick, but we usually have their number. Especially if we get Quende out, he's going to do stop attack. He's going to get popped twice. When we get Ariel out, he's going to be doing 6. He's already got double strike himself, so he can block anything that's coming out there. Even with the boost on the Merfolk, Quende can block somebody coming in. So he's got a lot of stuff coming in here. Or should we put up Vanquishers? We'll put up Vanquishers next. No blocks. We'll take this. Oh, that changes the game a little bit. Knight. Conde goes in again. You need to start keeping blockers, homeboy. Unless you're really going to put the power on this time. 8 damage, I'll have 6 left, unless he can really... So that's 3 more. I'll have 3 left if he does a full attack on this turn. Oop, that's too much. Yep, he had too much boost. Probably shouldn't have misplayed that, gone with the Vanquishers. Probably needed more creatures out there. But, I mean, the bar from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the heart of the cards. You just never know what they're going to get. Could have had a handful of mana, we don't know. Heart of the cards thing. See, I never got Yu-Gi-Oh! But I had a buddy who started getting into Magic later. And he was a Yu-Gi-Oh! When he was growing up. That's what got him into Magic. He had never played, and he was like in his 20s. And he used to say Heart of the Cards. And so, why are you always saying Heart of the Cards? He said, man, you never watched Yu-Gi-Oh? I said, no, man, I missed it. I watched Pokemon, but Yu-Gi-Oh was a little bit too old for Yu-Gi-Oh, and never got into it. He said, yeah, that's what Yugi says all the time. That's what everybody always says. It's just you got to believe in the heart of the cards. The cards want you to win. And all that crap about your deck sensing your doubt and all that. I'd never known any of that crap, so he always used to say that. But I was probably, ooh, I don't like that. I think we're gonna kill him before he gets hexproof on him. So let's just go ahead and get rid of him with 2 life, because once he gets hexproof on him, he's basically invincible, and I don't like that at all. Crystalline Giant is what he is. Oh, we got another one. Alright, well, what can you do about that? So if I put him down, he will be now a 4/3 first strike. He has the option to block me. He's gonna do it, and then he's gonna start getting more and more powerful. But I think I've got this guy's number because I got too much power. He's got hexproof and reach. Reach is pointless against us right now, but he doesn't know that. Enters tap. So let's bring out Quende. So he has double strike. Am I willing to sack him to get rid of that Godzilla? Yeah, Mecha Godzilla, because he'll get double striked. He's probably not paying attention, doesn't know it has double strike. A lot of people don't even check. Yeah, it's gonna kill him. And boom. There we go. He's worth it. I have another Knight of Grace right here, so he's gonna have double strike. It's fine. This guy can add double strike to everybody. Ginger Brute. Okay, so this is an all artifact deck. It's all artifact decks. I don't have a lot of artifact control in this. He's gonna pop in with Ginger Brute. We will put down Knight's Charge. We will put down Knight of Grace. And we will go in and we're gonna do a crazy amount of damage. Yep. And all we have to do now, because of Knight's Charge next turn, is just attack. As long as he doesn't gain any life. He might sack him and gain life, but it doesn't really matter as long as he doesn't put a blocker out. Actually, he's got to kill one of my creatures to win. As long as I attack, he loses. He might quit if he figures that out. That was too quick for him. With 5 mana, you can get a brutal combo with this kind of deck. Let's see if he figures it out. What's he got here? Exile one unknown one's permanent control, return them. He got Constantine Urza. Silver counters or something like that. If he doesn't gain life, he loses. We don't have enough blockers, and we're going to guarantee death. Yeah, too much. That double strike is vicious, dude. You can't beat it. Especially when every creature has double strike, it's too hard. You're gonna have to sack stuff left and right. Alright. So pretty soon I'm going to buy they announced 30 days left in the Mastery Pass. I'm going to buy the Mastery Pass real soon. I've gotten past the point, I think I'm 50-something, almost 60. I've gotten past the point where it's well worth the $20, because I'm going to get more than $20 worth of cards, more than $20 worth of decks, plus the mythics, plus the styles, plus the pets. At that point, it's kind of worth it. Ooh, okay, let's get up Novice Knight. Say hello. Novice Knight's really a blocker. I don't really do much to make him unblock. Card control for me. Alright. That Mouse will be out. He's got a white card out, so he'll be good to go. Over here. And next turn we're running on Vraska's Contempt's the only thing we can't play yet. Bone Crush me. I don't know why. Not very useful, but okay. What's this? Big down counter out. Let's try to draw some. Spell with Power Center deals 4 damage to any card. So he wants to make big creatures. Start doing okay, 7. He's gonna cast a crazy monster. Drax off gonna hit us. Unfortunately for him, let's get out Quende. Mind Stone. Now that's an old card. Oof. Mind Stone. I gotta look up how long Mind Stone's been in the game, but it has been a while. Yeah, so this guy nuked us right off muscle here. He just got the God draw. There's nothing we can do about that. Yeah, that'll be it. If you put Spear on him, it'll be Trample. He'll get 5 and 4 through. Yeah, he just got the God draw right off the muscle. Not much. That guy might be headed to Mythic, because that was a 4-round ass stomping. That Night really isn't kind of set up to deal with. You can always, I mean, with any of these decks, I play, like I say, I play them for fun. I like playing these tribal decks, with themes, with ideas. You know, you can always modify them. I'm tired tonight. You can always modify them to put a little something spicier in there if you want more creature control, if you want more, you know, artifact removal, you want more enchantment. I would put Light of Hope, God's Willing, or something like that. That is always useful, but for right now, I'm pretty happy with the layout, so I'm not trying to overdo it. We have a pretty nice built ramp here, and he hasn't put anything out yet. The Paradise Jewel. So I'm pretty happy with the ramp, so we're going to keep ramping. I have First Strike, so these are especially useful if you're playing white or black, because he's immune to black and the other one's immune to white, and not immune, but hexproof. And I mean, to be useful cards, they don't even need that. The +1, if you have a black or white out, and First Strike, a 3/2 First Strike for 2 mana is worth it alone. The hexproof is honestly just icing on the cake. Alright, what we got here? We got Incubation Druid. I hate mythic cards that just have an absolute wall of text. That drives me nuts. Alright, so we need something black out so we can get him boosted. So let's get this out. Let's get some damage on the board. He's gonna hit twice. Oh no, he's not gonna hit twice. He might be screwed if he doesn't block next turn. I don't know what his idea is. He's only got 4 mana out there. He's got Oracle. Okay, here comes Oracle the Collector. Choose a kite. What is he gonna say? Does it look lost? He's adapted more powerfully. He's a 3/5, but he's tapped. Let's get tournament grounds out there. I might kill him just to get through and revitalize instead of putting Quemfer. You know what? Let's do that. Might be a misplay, but I don't know. I want less blockers out there. Let's revitalize. There's another Quemfer in case he kills it. Gonna lose 3 life. Gain 3 life. He's got to let 4 through. He's got to lose some of this crap. Yeah. So he's not in a good position. Yeah, that was a bad position to be in. Whatever he was ramping to, we just beat him out. And this is how I play. I go back and forth, 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. So we'll see here. It's another thing. We're almost at that card. So let me show you where I'm at in the Mastery Pass. So yeah, right now I'm here. This is the end of the Mastery Pass. It's not great because it gives you an uncommon card at the end. And that's not great, so I don't really care. I do like these gems towards the end, but well, we'll see. So this is all the stuff that would get rewarded for. So that's if I spent all that on cards, call that 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 decks of cards plus 600 gems. Plus, let's see, 6 mythics. And God knows what else. 600 gems. So it's honestly, it's worth it at this point to buy it, because spending that 3,400 gems or $20 on packs would just give me 15 decks of one specific type or 3 of one type. So it's worth it at this point to just buy the mythic. Plus you get the tournament entry token and cosmetics. I honestly do not care about cosmetics. In any game, I'm not a microtransaction guy. If it doesn't have a real effect on the game, I'm not buying it. If it just makes me look cooler, it's shiny or whatever. I think the only cosmetic I ever bought in my life was something for Titanfall 2, because I love that game and I just wanted to support the creators. I'm sure EA got the money, not the creators, but it was the gesture that counts. And I think at that time, I spent $5 on it. So that was pretty much it. But yeah, I really don't care about cosmetics, shiny cards, or whatever. I was never a guy, oh, my deck's got to be all foil. If the aesthetics aren't built in, I really don't care. Now, if they're built in, then I'm very vain. But if I got to pay for them, I'm too cheap. It's not worth real money to me. So we have a very good ramp here. This fine lady here, and then Quende is going to boost him to be basically a 6-2. Oh, I got to sacrifice a creature. Okay, well, we had a good ramp. I call that pulling teeth. Guys would overplay their hands, they overplay their spells, they overplay their kills, they overplay a lot of crap just because they want to, they just want to use their cards, and honestly, it's not worth it. He might have a counter spell. Oh, well. Scry 2, then draw 2 cards. It really didn't need to be flashed, but okay. So my goal here is, since she's first strike and he'll get double strike, I want her to get that boost to get that first strike. Fires Invention, so he's going to be playing a lot of stuff. He has another Bolas. Discard a card. I don't think we need tournament grounds, but we're just going to kill Nicol Bolas. And we can still wait around. Nicol Bolas goes 5. We haven't Nicol Bolas
Geomantic Sky. And then they're going to return. He's going to scry again. Scry and draw, so he'll probably draw into some good stuff. But I am going to get the boost, and I am probably going to get through. So, with something. So let's put on Quende. This one's dub comes in handy, because then, boom. Yeah, that's double strike, big boy. You didn't even notice it was double strike, did you? You didn't even notice. Yeah, you're fucked now. Too fast. I got too much stuff out there, guy. Oh, there's Nicol Bolas Ravager. Alright, well. Destroy. This is a Nicol Bolas deck. This is heavy on Nicol Bolas. This is just a pile of mythics and stuff like that. Does he have double strike? No, he does not. Probably going to want to block Quende, but Quende's going to kill you. I don't care. I got 4 Quendes in the deck. Oh, and boom, boom. You got under 2 life, guys. That's not a good look. Scorn, wrong one. Oh, that guy's 4, so he can do 3 or less. Exile, permanent I control, a plane. Don't need 6 to make this deck run.
You have no weakness I cannot exploit.
Hopefully we don't draw a mana. Why would he return?
No one can stop.
Okay.
Die.
Oh, guess what? It's another Quende guy.
You shall taste real pain. I outsmarted you eons ago.
Well, this sucks. He might win now. Just because he's got such deck board control with 8,000 million look. Each thing can do, he can do 4 different things here. So he's going to draw, he can kill. Even with 2 life left. I have nothing with haste, which would really help at this point if I had something with haste that I could get out right away.
My intellect is without limit.
Unfortunately, I don't, and now I'm drawing all lands. Now I'm drawing all lands, which sucks. He's got Search for Azcanta out. So unfortunately, that we got him down this low and got me this high, if he's gonna win up there. Again, I hate these decks. This is just, look. Mythic. Oh, look at that, uncommon. That's probably the only one. Rare. No, that's common. I'll give him that. But when you just pile up
my schemes
super powerful cards, so
mind.
another mythic, another rare, another rare. Oh wow, man, get all the mana. Another rare lands. I mean, got 1 rare land out. That's another rare.
I know what must be done.
He's just got such good board control right now that it's just impossible to get anything out of the board.
Beyond vision.
He's gonna immediately smite anything I put down.
Minds crumble.
Destroy target creature. Yeah.
Hone your prowess.
And we've gone back and forth. 2 wins, 2 loses. So that's 50%, right? We're just trading that little pip in and out, in and out, in and out. Let's try again. we missed that one by that much. If we would have had a dub, and we could have given one of those guys double strike, he'd have been out of gas. Or if he'd drawn a little bit different, but you know, hey, heart of the cards. What can you say? He got set up pretty fast too. Even with me killing his initial Nicol Bolas, he caught the cards he needed pretty much right off muscle. Unless he just has 4 copies of all those mythic rares in there, which is very possible. I mean, you spend enough money on this game, you can get 4 mythic rares of anything. So, you know, it's hard to say. Me, this next 20 bucks that I'm going to spend on cards, probably going to be it for a while. I do not have the spare money, and I have no subscribers, so unless I get monetized and start putting my money in towards that. Honestly, if I was going to run a Magic channel, all my money would nearly all of my money would just go towards the Magic of the channel. Towards card packs and stuff like that, season passes, packs, and things. Because I'm sure I'd stay relatively small for the most part. Let's get a... I know Novice Knight can't attack unless I boost him up, but we can always dub him. We can dub him, and we also have the Sigil Sword of Valerian, which is good too. But we don't have that many other equipment. Shining Armor's not bad. I could throw Shining Armor in here, and that would be fine. Let's put on Quende. He's going to be in a world of hurt. As you can see, Quende is like the clutch player in all these games that I'm winning. He's going to be another Quende as he's wondering, oh man, should I sacrifice him? Should I sacrifice him? I need this guy. Oh, I need my Soul Warden. I don't want to sacrifice him. Otherwise, I got to take... Yeah, he would have taken 12 damage. I mean, that's significant. I don't know if he can ramp to what he needs to ramp to fast enough. He's gaining life, but I don't know if it'll help. Especially with all these guys coming after him. That's a 14 damage if it gets through. Go for another round. He might be having mana problems. He's only played 3 mana and it's been 5 turns. July Voice of Plenty, it's okay. I don't really have any spells to play against him. Let's see what I draw here. Ooh, yeah. Shoot, I can't play that until next turn. So you get a reprieve, my man. You get a reprieve. Shalai is going to eat it, unless he board wipes me or something like that. But I've got a shotgun loaded at his face here. Because I can Vraska that. I can get one guy out. He'll gain that life. It won't matter what the amount of pain that I'm going to bring. That's 6, 6, 6. It's 18. That's 22 damage if it gets through. He can try to block out the Soul Wards. Trample would be real nice here. And Haste. You can add red to this deck, but no, I don't need land. I think it's going to be over real soon anyway, so whatever it is, get rid of him. Life. And here comes the boat. No mana, so he's not going to settle the wreckage me other than mana anyways. But he might just give up here. Let's see. He could throw everything at me and stop it. No, he's just gonna eat it. 6 + 4 is 12. You gotta use somebody to block guy, or otherwise he's gonna die. It's all double strike. See how powerful double strike is with this example here. Okay, there you go. Finally give up one of those Soul Warrens. There you go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're getting it. Yes, there. Okay. And then one more hit, and then okay. So can you get enough guys out to stop me? You got a mana. You got a little bit more breathing room. You can't adapt yet. You can boost your guys up. That's good. Tournament grounds is not what I need. But let's just come in. And I think you're cooked, homie. Yeah, you can't stop. Unless you have some sort of crazy thing that I don't know about. Boom, boom, boom. Well, thank you for letting me kill you and not just conceding. That was a gentleman's move there. All right. Victory. All right. So we will play another game, and we'll open that Ikoria pack if we win. Let's hopefully go out on top. But you can see the point of this deck is to really come at them fast and aggressive. The cards are cheap. The double strike is brutal. You put a lot of creatures on the board. You got a lot of protection. You're just always going to have them on their back foot. They've always with that double strike there. It's just too powerful for them not to block. So they've got to start throwing people at you, unless they just really have an amazing board control like we fought, and they're just slaughtering everything that you put down, or board wiping it, or something like that. Probably the worst thing about playing Standard is Settle the Wreckage. I hate Settle the Wreckage. It's just, what a miserable day you're having when you get Settle the Wreckage. See, these Knights with double strike, it's too much for some people. Oh, we took the pain. We want Paradise Druid. Alright. Should we want Radiant Destiny down right away? No, we don't. We'll get it next turn. So we're already applying the pressure. Already applying the pressure. He's trying to ramp up his mana. He's got Paradise Druid out to get that extra mana. Here's another one. He's taking the pain of the pain lands. He's looking for gates, maybe? So let's Radiant Destiny him. That's 8. That's 8 damage. He's not going to stop. He's got to be able to block something next round. Ooh, well, he's got that. Yeah, left me speech. Oh, there's Umlaag. Yeah, Umlaag is game over. There's no reason to even try with Umlaag on the board. There is no... Unless I get Quende. Unless I drew Quende right there, and I could have double strike. Gone in with the double strike, but no. He just had to survive those 3 rounds until we got Umlaag. But he's kicked my ass now. I don't even know what the hell they were thinking with Umlaag, to be perfectly honest. But it's not really a great idea to attack with him, especially when all my defenders are double strike and you didn't attack with anything else. I mean first strike, because I'm going to first strike him to death. Which was not a great idea. He's going to organize the blockers. It doesn't matter. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh yeah, he's indestructible, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, we're out of here. These tricks to get Umlaag out, such boring decks. They're boring to play, and they're boring to play against. Because Umlaag is just such an instant win card. I mean, I could have had Nebraska's Content and got rid of him. With all that other crap that he had on the board, it's really not necessary. Again, if I would have had a Quende, he would have been dead. He wouldn't have been able to got set up right away. And then Quende is an uncommon, so it's easy to put 4 of them in a deck. You can make this deck completely uncommon, maybe 1 or 2 rares if you don't have the cards, if you don't have the wild or whatever. But it will rocket you up, this build, it will rocket you up the rankings if you're looking for something to get started on. Probably the only card that you need is Valorant Knight. That's a rare. If you're playing, you know, Classic. And we got Dub, too. Let me turn the rounds up there. We're gonna have to take the pain land unless we draw. Oh, we drew that. So let's dub him. And that is 7 damage right off muscle. Bishop of Wings. Good card. We might have Angels, Revitalize. It's kind of a life gain. We probably have some counter spells. We don't have to worry about it right now. Let's get that out there. Let's get Valorant out there. And let's go in again. Hopefully. No, that's not it. Well, you know what? We'll take the pain. We're going to pay 2 life. We're going to give everybody double strike. And we're going to absolutely beat ass. Yeah. It's not looking good for home team here, guy. Is it? The best bet is to block him with him and him with him and let the 10 through. Or let the 8 through. But it is not looking good for you. You're gonna get the token out. Oh, he didn't pay attention. Nope. Caught him napping. Unless he just wanted me to kill him. I don't think he knew that's a double strike. Again, that's that speed and that double strike. That's what you want to get in there. That's playing like a knight. Just get on that horse, get that lance out, and bust them. Alright, let's see what we got in that pack. A little pack opening. A little pack opening ASMR for you. Nothing new. What do we got here? Dire Bat. That's mutatable. Huh? I'm not sold on mutate yet. So. Should we go for one more? Let's see if we can actually get 2 wins in a row instead of going back and forth and back and forth. It is almost 1. That means it's almost my bedtime. Alright, that's a pretty good draw. Don't waste your dub on one of these guys. That should be obvious, but I feel like I gotta say it. Exile a card. Let's get rid of Gallant Cavalry. He only has blackout right now, and I'm hexproof from black, so I don't have to worry about too many black things coming. Too many black spells coming in and hitting me. Maybe I can draw Quende. Well. Oh, I got an exile card. Ooh, I hate to say goodbye to Dub. Let's get rid of this Temple of Silence. It kills me to do that. I'd love to get that extra mana and that Scry out, but... Oh. Probably gonna get both of them killed. Oh, he's gonna block. It's got first strike, guy. It doesn't matter. I'm not smart. Not paying attention. Next. Okay. So let's see what we got.
Only black. Oh, Phyrexian Obliviator. Yikes. That is an old card. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of him right away. I don't like that. There we go. I'll bring it down to 8. So whenever he takes damage, I have to sacrifice that many permanents. Jesus. I'm not doing that. Oh. 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 Yeah. Yeah, we're going. Keep the pressure on. You gotta block him. It's gonna kill my guy too. But he's dead. And that's a 2 in a row win. Unless he's got something crazy he's gonna come. No, he can't get it. Ooh, got him. Oh, why would he do that? Just to spite me? Wow. Okay. Well, that's 2 in a row. So I moved up 1 more. And yeah, as you can see, it's competitive in Diamond. Back and forth, back and forth. I'm not losing. I'm not going backwards. I'm just kind of hovering in the same spot, which isn't great. But it's competitive. If I can get a good run, I can push it, even with a little tweaking to tighten it up a little bit more. Anyways, here's the deck again. It's Night Night. I'll show you some other ones the next time. It's a classic deck. I might tweak it and I might do it a little different, but it is a tight little fun little deck. I like playing it, and that's the main thing. If you enjoy playing it, that's what's important. If you're having fun while playing it, I'm not sweaty. I'm not trying to get to Mythic. It would be great if I did, but you know, them's the breaks. Sometimes you can't do it. So that's pretty much it. I will make another video tomorrow probably, and I think we'll do the season pass tomorrow. We'll see. I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye bye.